Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tommy County Field. I'm Mike Axton. Your contest tonight between Hancock County and Union County as they roll in on senior night. We had the ceremonies for the seniors earlier before we got kicked off, honoring those four seniors, Cody and Corey Axton, Zach Eric, and Parker Newby, as they are finishing up their high school careers here, coming through the program. So always a good time when you get to honor your seniors, honor your kids as they move on to their next stage of life and take some of the life lessons they've learned out here on this field and with their teammates on into their next years of college and the workforce and becoming the young men that we all hope they will be. So we'll be back shortly. We're going to take a quick break, let our sponsors roll. We appreciate them supporting 3RSN, and we'll be back for the top of the first right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommy County Field as we kick off the top of the first here. Starting on the bump tonight, Dylan O'Brien, as he enters this game. Pull up my stats here real quick. As he delivers a first pitch ball. And technology is great when your phone will work. So Dylan on the mound, showing 32 strikeouts on the year. Pitched well. At times, sometimes the defense hasn't been there to back him up necessarily, as we are young in the field. Behind the plate, Corey Axton, senior catcher, on first base. Caleb Cowan, 8th grader. At second, Cody Axton, a senior. Shortstop is Cole Dixon, who is an 8th grader. Third base is Logan Willis, also an 8th grader. And then rounding out our outfield, we've got Austin Velasco in left, Hunter Severs in center. Austin, a 8th grader, Hunter, a freshman. And in right field, we have Parker Newby, who is a senior. So, as you can see, quite a bit of youth there. Exciting things coming for Hancock County in the coming years with those kids as they mature, get a little bigger, grow. There's a ball of dirt scooped up. Good throw made to get him at first base. So, nice strikeout pitch there coming from Dylan to get him on that third strike, and then Corey digging it out of dirt to go to first for the first out. So I apologize. I do not have Union County's lineup tonight. I will give you their numbers. Number 9 will be batting their 2-hole here, as we're once again at the top of the first with one out. Dylan comes to the plate. It'll be a ground ball to 5-6. Oh, nice play made by Cole. Strong throw across the field is going to be high, though. Corey does a good job getting down the line to back up that throw there. So good job by Corey to get down the line and back up the high throw, which that was a pretty deep play in the hole there for Cole. That's something he'll learn as he gets a little older to make that play, evaluate whether he can make that throw or not. And then, if you can't make that throw, you just eat that ball and don't take the chance of letting your runners advance. But like I said, he'll pick that up as he gets older, gets a little more strength, learns to set his feet a little quicker. All things that'll happen. So hot shot down third base, right by diving Logan Willis. And that's going to move runners to first and second with one out. It's number 3. The cleanup man will come to the plate for Union County. So Union County on the bases early here with one out in the top of the first. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in. Number 34 will be entering the ball game for number 18. Dylan O'Brien comes to the plate. Looking to run it back at second, makes a pitch. There's going to be a hot shot out into the gap. Hunter Seaver's striking it. Nice play made by Hunter on the run. Good read on the ball. Nice play made on the run. Does a good job getting it back in. So 2 down in the inning. Union County threatening there with a runner in scoring position. But Dylan got a chance to work out of this thing. So Hunter Seavers does a great job there getting a jump on the ball and picking him up. And we'll see how the third at bat goes, or the third out comes around here. As Dylan comes to the plate, looks like runner's going to be going to third. Going to be a quick throw, and he's going to be there. So runner safe on the steal attempt. Strike called on the pitch. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner standing at second and third for Union County. As O'Brien comes to the plate, number 35 swings through one there. So 0-2 starts out well here. Get a little easy ground ball or maybe a pop fly to get out of this inning. No damage done, and we'll swing the bats. Comes to the plate, fouled down the left field line. So we're going to reset things again at 0-2. Once again, 2 outs here, top of the first. No score yet, 0-0 on senior night. So O'Brien deals outside. Good waste pitch. Not bad there. If you're going to miss, that's where you're going to miss it, is outside. Don't leave anything in he can get a bat on and get a Texas leaguer. So good miss there. On 1-2, as he swings through one, it's dug up out of the dirt, tossed to first for an easy out. And that's going to close things out, folks. So going to the bottom of 1, tied 0-0. We're going to grab a quick break, and then we'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommy Count Field here on senior night. Hancock County taking on Union County. And we've got a new setup here for the deck on the front of the press box and the concession stand. So we're trying it out for the first time tonight with 3RSN. So I'm actually standing outside enjoying this beautiful weather. As long as it doesn't rain, we'll be in really good shape. We'll get a little sprinkle here. I'm probably going to have to run as Joe and those guys have got just a couple of dollars in this equipment with the computer and the cameras and things, and they probably don't want me standing out here in the rain. So, like I said, if you could hold the rain away here, we'll be in really good shape, but it's really nice being able to stand out here on the deck. Until we get the speakers arranged, you're going to hear a little walk-up music for Cole Dixon, as he's going to lead off here in the bottom of the first for Hancock County, and I'll try to shelter the mic as much as I can to keep your ears from being blown out on your computer as you watch this later. So, first pitch comes to the plate and called a strike as Cole, first batter for Hancock County here. Number 18 comes to the plate. It's going to be fouled off and out of play. So quick 0-2 count for Cole as he looks to settle in here, give Hancock County its first base runner. As be nice to put a couple runs early here and get a little cushion, get a little lead. Always good when you can jump out first. And 18 comes to the plate, and that's going to be inside. Looked like a pretty good pitch. I'd say if the catcher maybe was set up on the inside part of the plate there and caught that confidently, that could have been close for a strike. He was set up outside, had to come back across. And Cole swings through one for the first out. So coming to the plate, number 1, Corey Axton, as he comes into the night, with a batting average of averaging a 425 on the year. So stroking the ball well at times. Strike 1 from 18, so consistent. Nothing but a fastball from I've seen from him so far. But once again, Corey averaged 425 on the year. Seeing the ball well, hitting the ball well. And hopefully can continue rolling on with that tonight, as there's a little curve delivered outside. So first time we've seen the hook come from number 18 here. And it didn't look bad if he could have kept it on target. Started out well, broke well, just got it outside the zone. So 1-1 count. It's a fastball outside. So 2-1. Corey's also got 15, 16 walks on the year, I believe. So seeing the strike zone well. Struck out 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. And he gets one in off the thigh on a 2-1 count. So the batting average stays the same. The on-base percentage goes up, even though he's going to have a nice bruise on that thigh tomorrow. So take that, and he's going to walk it off down on first base a little bit before Parker steps into the box there. And we're going to get a pinch runner for Corey as he takes that one off the thigh. So give him a chance to go in, massage it, stretch it out as Parker Newby steps to the plate. Parker Newby swinging it for a 349 this year, and he's hit some hard balls at times. Been some times he has absolutely drove the ball hard as he lays up a tailor-made 2-ball, but he's safe down the line. So Parker gets down the line, and he'll reach on the fielder's choice, as it was a tailor-made 2-ball, a 6-4-3. They got the 6-4, could not get the 3, so that's going to bring number 25, Caleb Count, to the plate. Caleb's swinging the bat this year for a 280, and once again got 1 homer this year as he took one out of the park, and has hit the ball. Once again, he's hit the ball hard at times too. It's just he seemed to hit it at people, and as we always say, you keep hitting the ball, keep putting the bat on the ball, and putting it in play, good things will happen. So he's drove the ball hard at times. Like I said, he just drove right at somebody. So 2 balls, no strikes. As Logan Willis stands in the on-deck circle. Cody Axel in the hole with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. 0-0 score. 2-0 pitch. 18 comes to the plate, and that's going to be ground ball hit, second base. Easy field, comes up, makes it throw the first. So after a hit batter, 1 on, we get no hits, no runs, and that'll send us to the top of the second. We'll grab a quick break, let our sponsors roll. Be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommy Count Field. As Hancock County taking on Union County, we're going to the top of the second with a 0-0 score. And looks like we're going to have a change at catcher here as Corey Axon's come out of the dugout, clutching the calf there. I think he took a shot in the last inning when he was hit by a pitch, and looks like maybe it's a little knotted up on him down there. As I just seen his mom turn and look at me and say, "Oh my gosh!" So I'm going to take it that "Oh my gosh" is not a good thing when it comes from being hit by a pitch. So evidently got a good knot on the left calf there from that pitch, and I'm sure we're going to see Drew Lyday as he comes out to assume that position. So Drew has caught quite a bit this year after Corey had an injury in Muhlenberg County, strained a rotator cuff and a tricep, and was sidelined for 2 weeks there, 2.5 weeks roughly. And Drew jumped behind the plate as an 8th grader and doing a tremendous job, a fantastic job back there, as he was thrown in the frying pan quick, and it was sink or swim, and he done a good job swimming. So that's not an easy position to play at any level, at any grade. So as an 8th grader to jump in there and take off on that thing, done a fantastic job, and he's done a good job catching up to that learning curve and learning his pitchers and where he needs to be, and kind of commanding the field. So like I said, good job by him to take on that role and take it on with some confidence and settle in. So he's going to be behind the plate once again. Dylan O'Brien still on the mound. So leading off the top of the second here for Muhlenberg County, number 12, as he's going to get a little poke into left field. But Austin Vlaco is going to bring up, swinging on the first pitch, and gets itself a single. So good lead off for Union County in the top of the second here, as that'll bring number 6 to the plate. And, as usual, I was wrong. Zach Eric started in left field tonight instead of Austin Vlaco. So Zach's usually a right fielder if Parker's in on the mound or at another position. So they snuck him in on left field on me, and I apologize to Zach there for calling him Austin. So Zach done a good job bringing the ball in quick on that little pitch there, and that was drove out to him, holding that runner to a single. So Dylan, first pitch was a ball. Second pitch inside on number 6. So 2-0 is the count, as Union County started off with a single to left field in the top of the second here. Pitch comes in. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Dylan comes back with a little confidence there and deals it up. So 2-1 as he goes over to first, trying to keep that runner close. Union County coming in 12-10 on the year. Hancock County 12-8, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't looked at their last record there. And this and the bottom here, we have no cell phone signal, so trying to pull up stats is next to impossible for us. I'm going to say 12-8, somewhere in that neighborhood. Had a good year. Started off hot, beating Owensboro and then Catholic, and has dropped a few they probably could have won. Some young mistakes at times, some old mistakes at times, and once again, young team, a lot of youth, and as they, once again, as they get into their high school years, get adjusted to this big field, they're going to be a fun team to watch. So if you haven't got a chance to get out here to Tommy County Field, come out and support these guys sometimes, and they like to after the game stop and talk to the younger guys, the younger players, the kids coming up into this program. So nobody out, top of the second, as Dylan O'Brien gets a bunt down and overruns one. So tried to make a throw before he fielded his position. And that's going to put the bases loaded with nobody out in the top of the second. Number 23 for Union County stepping to the plate. And I'm sure we're going to pull the infield in, try to come to the plate if we get a hard ground ball. And he swings through one for strike 1. So some benefit to pulling your infield in, obviously, if you get a ground ball and be able to make a play to plate, cut that runner down. The disadvantage is, a well-hit ball, you got to be on your toes and move it because it's going to get by you in a hurry if you're not. So, you take that chance of not having your players backed up and give them a little more reaction time. And Dillon gets strike 3 there for a big first out. So we're probably going to have corners in. We're going to back the middle infield up to double play depth, I would say. Yeah, corners in. Middle infield's going to back up for double play ball. And hopefully we can get a hard ground ball here, roll one up and get out of this inning. Nobody hurt. So ball 1 delivered to number 24. Dillon's kicks, comes to the plate. And he's going to miss just a little high. So 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here at the top of the second. Straight up, and that's going to get out of play for the first strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike as Union County threatening early with bases loaded, nobody out. Got a big strikeout for out number 1, and we'll see if we can hold on to for 2 and 3 here. So O'Brien kicks, comes to the plate. It's going to be up just a little. So nowhere to put him. And 3 balls, 1 strike. As Dillon sets, payoff pitch coming. And it's going to be outside for ball 4. So that's going to walk 1 in. As Union County is going to grab a quick lead at 1-0 on a free pass. Day out to talk to O'Brien, settle him down a little bit. As a catcher, we've talked about many times, you got to be, mom, dad, psychologist, best friend, cheerleader. You got to kind of go out there, tell your pitcher, he's throwing well, keep doing what he's doing, and just let him get dialed back in. So infield comes in, ball in the dirt for ball 1. So infield pulled back in to try to get a ground ball here and come home, minimize that damage. Delivered. Strike 1 on the outside corner. So, 1's across the board here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. As O'Brien comes in outside. Drew does a good job going out and stopping that as it was out of the zone and high. Comes to the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike, and that's going to be once again on the outside corner. So that's going to even it up at 2-2. Once again, Middleburg County on top, 1-0 at the top of the second. Pitch is delivered, it's going to be in the dirt, and it's going to get by, and that's going to bring another run to the plate. As the pitch got in the dirt, and just couldn't dig it out. So, ball in the dirt and results in the run. And the infield will go back to normal play depth here. That ball's hit deep into center field. Hunter's going to come in. Runner on third looking to tag. He's going to make the turn. And there's the throw coming to the plate. And he's out. So nice throw. Nice play by Hunter in center field. Nice relay by Cole. Coming into Drew to hang on, make the tag, to cut the runner down at home. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Union County on top, 2-0. We'll be back after these commercials. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommytown Field as we head to the bottom of the second. Hancock County trailing Union County 2-0. As we ended it on a nice play in center field, Hunter Severs made a nice grab, relayed in, a good throw by Cole Dixon at the plate. To Drew Lade cuts the runner down for the third out. As it looks like Logan Willis will be strutting to the plate here for his first appearance. And his first time seeing number 18 on the mound here. Once again, he's threw mostly fastballs, has mixed in the curve here and there. I don't believe he's thrown the curve for a strike yet, but it's enough for that hitter to be standing in the box knowing that he's capable of throwing it. So, keeping just a little show every now and then when you need to keep them guessing is all it takes at times. So, Logan stepping in the box, batting a 324 as he steps to the box tonight. So hit the ball well. Another kid that has drove the ball well at times, hit some balls hard, and he's going to foul one off that hits him in the box for strike one. So injury report on number 1, Corey Axton, as Mama comes up and lets us know that he took a good shot in the calf there, and it seems to be tightened up on him. And got a baseball-sized bruise, which would understand it since he was hit by a baseball. And calf is tightened up and probably going to miss the rest of this one. So, all right. So may come back in later in the game. Mom says, depending on how things are shaking out here. So we'll see if she sends Mosby a text and tells him that he's ready to go. We'll let the trainer make that decision. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out Logan gets it one in the dirt, gets down the line, and that ball's picked up and thrown away into right field. So a ball in the dirt on a drop third strike, and that, folks, is why you run out every swing. You stand back and just take that thing, head towards the dugout. You've left the field of play, and you're automatically out. You hustle down that line, make that catcher come up, make a throw, and, you get lucky sometimes just like that when he gets a little anxious. So, number 11, Cody Axton steps to the plate. Cody's going to give up a bunt here, move the runner over. They're going to go to 2 and get 1. So, nice job by the pitcher there coming up. Good call by the catcher telling him to go to 2. And it appeared we didn't have the hit and run going. It was on a safety for the bunt there. So, not what we intended to do with the sack. So, Cody stands at first. Dylan O'Brien comes to the box, batting a 283 on the year. So, runner on first, 1 out. I'm not sure what that pitch was, to be honest. Somewhere between a fastball and a curve or slurve or something. But no break to it. No, it was a curveball that didn't curve. That's going to be flared out to right field, played up, hit it almost right to him. Oh, and the right fielder drops it. He's going to go to second base easy, as Cody went halfway, but then it retreated back to first. So, a dropped ball in right field results in an out anyways. And that'll bring Zach Eric to the plate. Zach batting a 222 on the year. And that leaves is going to leave a runner on first. So a sack bunt that doesn't end up being a sack bunt and a dropped ball in right field that ends up being picked up and the runner thrown out to second anyways, as he was retreating back to first, as it was a can of corn catch that didn't turn into a can of corn. Comes to the plate, Zach swings through it. That'll be 0-1. Once again, bottom of the second, Union County on top, 2-0. So Eric at the plate, high and outside, 1-1. That gets set. Number 18 on the mound. Checks runner at first, comes set. Kicks and delivers. And it's going to be swung through on a nice pitch that broke outside on him. That ball starts in the zone and ends up across to almost the other side of the batter's box by the time it gets to the plate. So it's one of those that your eyes get big on, and then it just disappears as it gets there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of second. As delivered in the dirt, catcher keeps it in front of him. The runner stays. Catcher steps off, looks to center field. I'm sorry, pitcher steps off, looks to center field, makes sure everybody's where they need to be, comes set. Comes to the plate, ball's high, and that ball's going to be thrown high over the head. So stolen base there as we move a runner to second. So runner in scoring position. A base hit more than likely scores him. As we're full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Once again, bottom of the second, Union County on top, 2-0. Pitch comes, it's high, and Zach's going to get a walk. So, does a good job. Starts out 0-2, and works his way back. I'm sorry, starts out 1-1, lead off strike, and then works his way back to get a walk. So, number 14, Hunter Sievers, coming to the plate for his first at bat of the game. Hunter had a 229 for the year. Has gave up some good key hits at times, and found some holes here and there. So swings through that ball as it's high and tight on him, and those balls are high. They look real big when they're coming in there, but it's one of the hardest balls to hit is when you get one high and tight inside on you. It's hard to catch up to it as it gets there. So 0-1. Comes to the plate, bunt's going to be, and it hits him in the box, so everything's going to die. As dead ball there, as the bunt hit him still in the box. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of 2. Union on top, 2-0. Hunter Sievers at the plate. Number 18 on the mound. Steps in, checks his runners, comes set, kicks and delivers, and the ball's going to be into plate, and the runner's going to come to third, and the ball's going to be thrown away as he just kind of nonchalantly come that way. Dylan O'Brien just kind of drifted out there. Looked like he, almost like it was a walk, and then a little confusion by the catcher before he decided to come up and make the throw. When he did, overthrew third base, and Hancock County scores one the easy way. So first run of the game for Hancock County. So brings it in 2-1, and Hunter called third strike on a ball low and outside. So we'll go to the top of the third. Hancock County cuts that lead in half. Union County on top, 2-1. We'll take a quick commercial break, let some of our sponsors play. We appreciate their support. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommy Count Field as Union County come in to take on the Hornets tonight. Union County sitting on top 2-1 as we go to the top of the third. As we come out of the commercial, once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors that support Third Region Sports Network over the years. allows us to bring a lot of games, baseball, softball, football, basketball, graduation, things along those lines. Put them out there on the internet for some folks that maybe have family that's living outside of the local area, so they can watch online and see these things. Just absolutely great program that was started some years ago by Joe and Kevin Lee and some of those guys. And like I said, can't say enough about the support that our sponsors give us. So you see these commercials rolling, you get a chance to visit them and give your thanks. Support those businesses, because if we didn't have those donations and their support to this program, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So once again, thank you to all those sponsors that make it capable for us to bring these games to you. So as we start off, number 18 at the top of the third here, setting at a 1-1 count. O'Brien still on the mound as he comes through. Ball's going to be hit. Slow roller to Cole Dixon. He comes up, fires. It's going to be a high throw, and he's going to be safe. As we talked about earlier, that that'll come in for Cole as he gets a little older, realizes the kind of timing he has there, to set those feet and make a good throw across the field. So Union County lead off runner on here in the top of the third. Dylan steps off as batter taking a little time getting into the box here. So Dylan checks the runner, comes to the plate, and that ball's going to be hit foul down the left field line out of play. So one that goes deep in the weeds. As number 3 looks to square another one up. I believe he flew out to center field last time, if my memory, which is not the best, I will self-admit, serves me correct. So no balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here. As that ball's also fouled back to the screen for an 0-2 count. So some foul balls coming back in here to keep the umpire's bag stocked up. Keep gameplay rolling along. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. The ball is a little flared out to shortstop and thrown across the field, and the play couldn't be made at first. So chance to double up, and can't be wrangled in as the throw comes across the field. So runner coming back in head first. Caleb trying to step out to make that play. And it's easy to draw your attention off the ball just a little bit. And that's all it takes for you to tail away from you. So missed opportunity there for Hancock County to double up a runner. So O'Brien goes to first. Checks the runner, trying to keep him close. As number 3 steps in the box. The ball's going to be fouled off along the third baseline. That'll bring it to no balls, 1 strike. O'Brien checks the runner once again. Back in safely. Top of 3. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Comes to the plate. It's going to be fouled out of play. So 0-2. Dylan pitching pretty confidently here. Staying right there on the zone. Outside nibbling. Checks the runner, comes set. Pitch delivered. Once again fouled off and just about got the batter on deck, as he was hot-footing it out of the way to get out of the way of the foul ball there. So everything stays the same, 0-2. Dylan checks the runner, comes set, and gets an inside strike for a big strike 3. So 2 outs here as we go to the top. I'm sorry, as we're in the top of the third. Looking at the computer, trying to talk. And I'll do my best to keep up with that. One-man show here tonight. Usually there's 2 of us running this thing. So So I can't promise I'll keep everything as up to the minute by, or sorry, second by second stats as I should, but I will. I'll do my best. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here. Pitch low in the zone. Gets him swinging. So number 12 in the box. As Union County on top. Put 2 on the top of the second. Hancock County answers back with a 1 in the bottom of the second. And Dillon checks the runner once again. Back in safe. So O'Brien comes set. Delivers. Swung through. As Drew turns, sets his feet, looking to keep the runner close at first there. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. And that ball's going to be swung through for the 3rd out. So nice pitch to get out of the inning by Dylan O'Brien. Drew done a good job hanging with it there. So we'll take that 3rd out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd when we come back after a short message from our sponsors here. Welcome back to Tommy County Field as Union County rode into Hancock to take on the Hornets tonight. So bottom of 3, Union County on top 2-1. And we're back at the top of our lineup for Hancock County as number 8, Cole Dixon steps into the plate. Struck out his first time at bat. Looking to get something started here. Runners on the bags early for Hancock County. As once again, leading off in the bottom of the 3rd here. He looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 1 as it comes down the pipe. So Cole, no balls, 1 strike. As he looks at 1 high and outside, so that'll take it to a 1-1 count. Cole has assumed the leadoff duties for Hancock County. Kind of switched back and forth between him and Austin Blanco at times. Bounced around until we found a lineup that works. And once again, Cole has assumed that role here as the latter part of the year. As he looks at another strike on the outside corner. Take it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the pitch comes. And it's going to be poked up the middle. Long play. Second baseman knocks it down on the back sliding backhand, but can't make the sure-handed grab and in the throw. So Cole's going to reach on the infield single there, and that's going to bring number 6 Drew Lydave to the plate. As this is normally the spot where Corey Axton would be hitting, but he was hit by a pitch and his first at bat, and took a pretty good lumping on the calf, lower part of the knee there. Drew's assumed those duties behind the plate, and that ball's going to be down. It's going to squirt away. Cole's going to second base. He's going to be in there safe. So the pick off the first, takes a bounce in the dirt, gets over the first baseman's head. Cole alertly gets back up, moves to second base, and scored E on the throw over. Ricky Johnson, Eric Willis in the box, doing the some sound and scoreboard for us tonight, so we appreciate those guys sitting in the box here and keeping those things running. As Drew. No balls, one strike. Looks to bunt. It's going to be in the dirt. And Cole's going to be moving on it anyways. So Cole, that should have give him roughly about 20 stolen bases for the year, if I'm not mistaken. Right around that mark. 18, 19 maybe. Like I said, right around the 20 mark for him. So not too bad for his 8th grade year. He keeps that streak up there, 20, 22 a year. He could be looking at a bit. Ball's going to get to the backstop. Cole's coming to the plate. He's going to be down and safe as the pitcher basically just dives across home plate to try to block the plate. And that not a very well, I'll leave it at that. So that's going to even it up at 2-2. As Drew still at the plate here, 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out. So Cole makes his way around the base pass on a pass ball that an errant throw on a pickoff play at first, moves into second. He straight steals third, and the pass ball gets him to the plate. And Drew was going to poke one down the third base line there, past the diving third baseman. Rounds first, looking to second. Left fielder comes up, relay in. So Drew Lide on first here with a nice little poke. And a pinch runner coming in for Drew. I believe that is Austin Velasco on first base, assuming the running duties for Drew. As once again he's behind the plate, so he'll come in, get his legs on, and get ready to come out for the catches, warm up his pitcher in the top of the 4th. But right now, Hancock County got something going. Velasco on the run, long throw, and he's going to be there. So throw was pulled way to the right. Hancock County got to go ahead. So they got some wheels running here, and that's a way to get back in a game. Is by taking those opportunities on the base path. Keep working them. Anytime you can move that runner up in a scoring position, you're doing good things. So, ball shot right back up the middle off the pitcher's glove. Parker hustling down first base, and he's going to be there. So, hot shot. Hot shot in the box. Goes off the pitcher, and we hope he's all right. We definitely don't want anybody hurt, but that's the classic example of hit it where it came from. And Parker put a swing on it right back up the box. Pitcher done a tremendous job just to getting out of the way and getting his glove on it to keep it from getting into his thigh. So squirts free and ends up at shortstop, but no play made to first. So Parker's going to be at first, Velasco at third. Parker's going to be off on the pitch, and he's going to go in standing up, no throw. So number 25, Caleb Count, steps to the plate, looking to do a little damage here. Hancock County got a chance to break out a couple of runs. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. As catcher was set up outside, pitch come way back inside. Caleb lays off of it to bring it to 1-1. Once again, bottom of the 3rd, tied up 2-2. Ball's passed. And Blanco comes off the wall hard back to the catcher. Blanco hose up at third. Parker was about 8 steps from third base. Has to lock up the brakes, throw it in reverse, get back to second. Luckily, there was no throw down. And nobody hurt there as it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Count at the plate. Pitch comes in. It's going to be fouled back to the screen. That'll even things up 2-2. So Caleb with the chance to plate another run or two here. If he can find a gap. If not, hopefully he drives something long for the sac fly. As it's 2-2. Pitch comes to the plate. It's going to be on the outside corner. Nice pitch by the pitcher there. Just froze him up. And Caleb's going to take the walk back to the dugout. And that'll bring number 4, Logan Willis, to the plate. So Logan Willis got his first high school home run last week, I believe, in a JV game here. Drove one hard. got the power to do it. Big, strong kid. Once again, just an 8th grader. So going to have a few more years of growth on him there as he continues to get bigger and stronger. See the pitching a little better, and like I said, this Hancock County team is going to be fun to watch in some years to come. So pitch outside takes it to 2-0. Cody Axton on deck as Willis back in the box. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Pitch comes in. It's going to be outside for ball 3. So hitter's count coming, and we'll see if Coach Mosby is giving the green light or if we got the big stop paddle up there as 18 still on the mound. Deals. It's going to be ball 4 low in the zone. So 4-pitch walk for Logan Willis. That's going to bring number 11, Cody Axton, to the plate. Cody went to sack bunt last time. The pitcher made a heck of a play on it. Ended up going to second base to get the lead runner. Cody ended up at first on the fielder's choice. But nobody out here. That's going to be a ball hit, probably a 6-4. They're going to just take 1. So he's going to go fielder's choice, go to second base, and just take 1. Not sure, a little miscommunication there, what was happening, but it'll be an RBI fielder's choice there as number 15, Dylan O'Brien, will come to the plate. So strike 1 is Cody. Flirts with it, takes second base on no throw. Didn't even really give him a good look. Just kind of conceded second base to keep Parker at third with no throw. So runners at second, third. Dylan O'Brien at the plate. He calls time as a pitcher held for a long time. And sometimes that pitcher you set up there, you're just not feeling that pitch. You're just not feeling it in your gut. Take that time out, and as a hitter, you stand there. You feel like you're getting kind of stagnant, and call time, step out of the box, make the pitcher reset, and then go from there. So Dylan fouls one down the third baseline. That'll bring up no balls, 2 strikes. We're showing 2 outs on the board, but I think there's only 1, unless I missed one somewhere along the line. Pitcher set, and he deals. Dylan pokes one. It's going to may stay in play. Long run for the first baseman, and he makes the catch. All right, so it was 3 outs. I missed an out somewhere along the line. I apologize. We'll go to the top of the 4th here. Hancock County on top, 3-2. We're going to grab a quick break. Be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommy County Field on senior night. That's Hancock County taking on the visiting Union County. We'll go to the top of the 4th here. Hancock County on top, 3-2. Dylan O'Brien still on the mound to run down the spots for you here. Dylan on the mound, Drew Laude behind the plate. Caleb Count at first, Cody Axton at second, Cole Dixon at short, Logan Willis at third. Pitch comes, foul to the screen. Zach Eric will be in left. Hunter Sievers patrolling center field. And Parker Newby anchoring out in right there. So that gives you your players in the field for Hancock County, as Dillon starts out with a lead-off strike to get on top and misses outside to bring the count to 1-1. So Union County puts two on the board in the top of the second. Hancock County cuts it in half and adds one in the bottom of the second. Blanks Union County in the top of the third and then puts two on the board in the bottom of the third. So Hancock County 0-1-2. See if we can put three on the board in the bottom of the fourth would be nice. So ball comes through, and they're going to say he took the swing. Drew has a time wrangling it up. Finally makes the grab, goes to first base, and gets the out there. It's kind of laughing at the music playing in between there. Ricky Johnson in there punching some buttons. So we appreciate that out for sure, as that was a clever song placement, we'll say. That'll bring number 4 to the plate, as we're once again top of the fourth, one out. Dillon comes to the plate. Be ball one, high and inside. Pitch comes in just a little high, misses his zone. So 2 balls, no strikes. Throws one by him there for strike one. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Top of the 4, Hancock County on top, 3-2. Dillon delivers. Oh, misses just outside. The umpire says that was pretty close there. We'll say that it was borderline. Of course, my call doesn't matter. He didn't turn around and ask me. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball's going to be turned on and fouled down the third base line. So we're going to run it down there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As Dillon sets, gives a nod. Payoff pitch is coming, and it's going to be shot out to left field, hit right at Zach Eric. Never even has to move. Looks up, holds his glove out, and says, thank you very much. So that'll bring up number 23 for Union County with 2 outs here. Dillon throwing a pretty good game on the mound so far. Union County snuck a couple in top of the second there, but he's been shut out pretty much since. And like I said, he's thrown a good game. So no balls, 1 strike as he comes to the plate. That ball's going to be fouled up and out of play to bring it to 1-1. Dillon deals. That's going to be chopped foul down the third baseline, right between the third base coach's legs. He's got to get down on that ball. Got to get the hands to the ground, play it from the bottom up there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Dillon comes in, it will be in the dirt. Drew does a good job, keeps it in front of him, makes it throw to first. So drop third strike results in a 3rd out. We'll roll to the bottom of the 4th here. Hancock County on top. 3-2. We'll be back after this commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hancock County as Union County's come rolling in to take on Hancock County here on senior night. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm going to step back here and see if I can find. Joe left our computer here for us, and it just gave me the low battery warning. So I'm going to dig through here and see if I can find a charger. And I'm not seeing one. So, no balls, 2 strikes. I apologize once again. Here we go. Found us a charger. Number 13, Zach Eric at the plate. Once again, I apologize as I'm scrambling around here trying to find a charger before we go dead and lose connection. So Zach Eric strikes out looking to start off the top of the 4th. Charger plugged in and we're back. Yes, we're good to go. All right, folks. I apologize for that technical difficulty there, as this is a Mac computer, and I'm about as familiar with Mac computers as I am Chinese arithmetic. But we're back up and running here, and hopefully keep connection and not drop out on us. So Hunter Sievers comes to the plate. Bottom of 4. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. As number 18 is still in the game, and Hunter's going to turn on one. And can of corn, little pop out to left field there. So play made to bring us to 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. And Cole Dixon coming to the plate. So Cole, the leadoff hitter for Hancock County, as we look to extend the lead. Hancock County on top, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So conference on the mound as the catcher goes out to talk to his pitcher here. As Cole steps in the box. No balls, no strikes. Pitcher comes. Cole turns on one, fouls it down the third baseline. So be nice to get a 2-out rally started here. Played a couple of more runs as we're into the latter innings of the ball game. As Cole steps in, no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. So number 18 sets. Gets his sign, kicks, comes to the plate, and the ball's going to be high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cole settles in, gets the pitch, looks, but it's going to be a strike called on the outside part of the plate. Pitch coming. That's going to be poked out to center field. It's a can of corn fly there. So that's going to bring the 3rd out in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back after a quick commercial break to start the top of the 5th. Back after this. Welcome back to Tommy Count Field. Hancock County on top of Union County, 3-2. I'm sorry, as we start the top of the fifth. And Dylan O'Brien still assuming the duties on the mound, as he's thrown a heck of a game so far. And hopefully we can continue these things out. Not sure exactly where his pitch count is at, but he's had a pretty efficient game so far. Walked one, maybe two batters in this thing. Gave up a hit or two. We've had a few errors that hasn't helped us out, but still on top, 3-2. So Hancock County manufactured some runs. Cole Dixon turning the wheels on the base pass and swiping a few bases on and a pass ball brought him in to score. So as we begin at the top of the fifth here, once again, Hancock County on top, 3-2. Union County, number 24, stepping to the plate to lead off. O'Brien kicks, comes to the plate, and that's going to be low and outside for ball one. Pitch coming. That's going to be a shot hard in the hole. It's going to get into the 7-8 hole out there, and the runner's going to pull into second with the leadoff double on a hard hit ball. So tying run stands at second here in the top of the fifth with nobody out. And that's going to bring a visit from Coach Mosby to the mound, as he's just wanting to check, see how things are coming along. And now we're going to pull. We're going to have a pitching change coming here, as it looks like possibly Parker Newby will be coming to the mound. So Parker, bringing his way into the mound here, has had a terrific year. I was trying to pull some stats for you. Well, let's see here. Parker throwing a .652 ERA. Only giving up 16 walks, had 84 strikeouts. Now, I believe that's possibly he's had a few more than that. I don't think all those strikeouts have been recorded here into Game Changer. I'm thinking he's up around the 90, 92 mark maybe. Like I said, had a heck of a year. Of course, a hard-throwing left-hander, moves the ball well. Has a few off-speed pitches here and there that he mixes in. Does a good job of hitting the spots. Doesn't walk a lot of people for the innings he pitched. Like I said, I think 16 there. But like I said, has carried the majority of Hancock County's innings. That was a nice little hook that you've seen come from him just there on the curve. And, like I said, once again, throws that hook during his warm-up. So he'll try to settle in here, keep Hancock County on top, 3-2, as we're on the top of the fifth. Once again, Union County led off with a double to start the inning, so that tying run, standing on second base with nobody out, as Dylan will push his way out to right field, and Parker will come to the mound, so they just switch spots, and Parker assumes the duties on the bump. Umpire picks his mask up here, which usually means he's got one or two more pitches left here before we're going to get things back going. As the infield players that are chit-chatting behind the mound as Parker gets warmed up, talking about where they're going to eat later or what happened in school today or a multitude of things, assumes their positions. Parker comes to the mound here to step in for his first pitch as he's coming in relief. Kind of a different role for Parker, as he's typically, a starting pitcher, but has come in some relief roles here and there. And, once again, done a good job throwing the ball just as a whole. So, once again, runner on second. Leadoff double start off the inning, as number 9 steps in the box. Cody in on the infield, looking for that push bunt possibly. It's not going to be there, and Parker's going to get a called strike on a leadoff curve to start his first pitch there. So, nice pitch, a little confidence, and that's going to back Cody up into the hole, as the push bunt probably isn't going to come now. And it's going to be swung on and fouled off. And just about took a tumble off the top of the net there, and just about took my headset off. So we'll pay a little more attention there to that before it gives me a lump on the forehead. And 0-2, Parker comes in. That's a long fly ball that's going to be fouled down the left field line. Had home run distance, but ends up on the wrong side of the foul pole, or if you're Hancock County, the right side of the foul pole. So long foul ball there for number 9, and Parker will step back in. I would bet that we probably don't see that pitch to him again. So 0-2, nobody out. Parker deals in. It's going to be a hot shot to Cole. Backhands it, and like it's a nice backhand. Comes across the play, gets him at 1. So nice long backhand throw there, or a nice long throw across the field after the backhand. Heck of a play by Cole Dixon to look that thing up. Done just like he should, and catches it in his palm as an infielder. Digs it out, makes a good throw. So 1 out. Number 18 steps into the box. Tying run standing 90 feet away. Parker comes to the plate, and it's going to be fouled back for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Newbie on the mound. Kicks and delivers. And takes a nice little floating off-speed pitch there that most batters probably would have offered that, but he done a good job of holding up. So 1-1. As Parker comes to the plate, fastball is going to be a shot down right side of the infield. The second baseman comes up and makes a play, but that's going to do what he needs to do. A ground ball to the right side of the infield, the runner on third. And it's going to push a run across the plate. So we're all tied up, 3-3. Here in the top of the 5th. It's a nice little hook curveball on the outside part of the plate from the left-hander. As Parker comes set. Kicks and delivers. A fastball thrown in the dirt. Number 3 for Union County in the box. 1-1, 2 outs. Top of 5, tied up 3-3. Pitch coming, and the ball's going to be poked in the 5-6 hole, and that's going to be down for a single. So Union County not ready to go away quite yet here in the top of the 5th. Keeps the inning alive. And that's going to bring number 35 to the plate. Once again, runner on first, 2 outs. Going to be a swing and bunt and no throw, as it got in on his handle, and he made kind of a defensive swing on it, and it thinking maybe it hit him in the box. Coach Mosby asked the umpires maybe get together because he thinks it maybe got him in the box and then took a bounce out into the field. No call. It was called fair. Nope. He's going to say safe. No, was not hitting the box. So play will continue where it's at. Union County working with 2 outs here. Plated the tying run here in the top of the 5th. So runners on first and second. 2 out. Newby throws a hard fastball there that's fouled down the first base line with number 12 in the box. Parker set. Delivers to the plate, a little off speed. Nothing doing. 1-1, 2 outs. Parker, of course, been pitching since he was 5, I think. Jokingly, no, he's pitched as long as I can remember since he's been able, and has really worked hard in the off season to to improve his pitches. I talked with his dad, Daryl, earlier in the year, talking about his success he's having, and I think the key to the success that he's really had this year is he's throwing with a lot more confidence in all of his pitches. Of course, he's always thrown the fastball well, but he's coming back with his off-speed stuff, and he's throwing it with confidence this year, as opposed to where he was maybe a little more hesitant in years past. So, like I said, he's come back well and worked very hard in off season to improve his command, and of course we'll be playing next year, heading off to Olney. There in Illinois, the JUCO. That's a little baseball scholarship for him, which is always good, and to continue his career. And as he gets out of this inning on a swing that swung through, we're going to roll to the bottom of the 5th, tied up here 3-3. We'll be back after a quick commercial break. Welcome back to Tom McCown Field at Basswood Park as Union County's rolled in to take on your Hancock County Hornets. Drew Lydie will be leading off here at the bottom of the 5th. Drew came in the 2nd inning after Corey Axel took one in the calf and assumed the role behind the plate. His first at bat, turned on the ball, made a nice little poke inside the third base line, ended up for a good single. So his second time seeing number 18, who is still on the mound for Union County, as Drew gets his second at bat of the game and takes a ball to start things off 0-1. Pitcher comes to the plate, and that's going to be called on the outside part of the plate to even things up 1-1. So Lydie in the box, pitcher comes, and it's going to be high. So good eye by Drew there. Take the count to 2-1 in a tie ball game. Ball thrown right down the middle, fouled out of play. It's going to come out and off the rocks and back down the hill. So that's going to take our count to 2-2. There's nobody out here as Lydie leads off the bottom of the 5th. Pitch coming. Oh, it's going to be high. Drew's got to get his head down out of the way there as the dugout yells, "Wear it." And Drew would probably gladly wear one anywhere but in the ear hole. So 3-2 full count. Payoff pitch coming, and it's going to be low and outside as Drew draws a leadoff walk. So pinch runner coming in. Austin Vlaco is going to assume those duties on the base path. Drew once again behind the plate, so he'll give him a chance to get in, get his catcher's gear on, and sit down and rest his legs for a minute as takes its toll on your knees and your shins and your calves back there squatting. And he's going to come back to first base, and he's going to get him on the pickoff as Drew was going on first pitch. He got caught leaning and tried to make a dive back in, and it was just too quick. So I'm sorry, Austin. I said Drew there. Drew was in the dugout. Austin Vlaco, who had assumed those Hey, we assume those pitch running duties gets picked off first base there as he's caught leaning, can't get back in time. So that's a big one, and that hurts whenever you're in a tie ball game with like I said, you get a leadoff walk, and then we give it away. So Parker at the plate. Should be no balls, one strike, I believe, as he fouls one over the fence on the third baseline. Pitcher comes in, it's going to be high and outside, and that should even things up at 1-1. Pitcher kicks, delivers, and that ball's going to be shot down in between the 3-4 hole, and that moves a runner to second, possibly third, if we don't have that pick there. But Austin, once again, young too. One of those young guys that's also, in the lineup and assumes some running duty. So they'll get there. He'll learn to read that, to pick up on that move a little bit quicker. And like I said, all on the learning curve. So that'll bring number 25, Caleb Count, to the plate. Caleb's due for a good hit here. As Parker's off, and the ball's going to bounce, get to the backstop. So Parker's going to jump out off first there, end up on second base on a pass ball that hits the screen. So base hit here could plate one. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitcher comes, and that ball's going to be hit, going to be red. It's going to be caught. Nice job to stay on that ball out there as the left fielder's feet kind of kicked out from underneath of him. He somehow still wrangled it in. So good job. Nice concentration out there for the left fielder to stay with that. So that holds Parker up on second. So we're runner on second with 2 outs. Number 4, Logan Willis, stepping in for his third appearance. Offers it 1 high, swings through it. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Tie ball game, 3-3. Pitcher checks the runner, sets, comes to the plate, and it's going to be in the dirt, and Parker's going to be moving to third as the ball got through the 5 hole there, ended up behind the catcher, and then he couldn't find it. So going to be a little conference here as he heads out. Possibly got crossed up on a sign somewhere with the pitcher. Maybe he was expecting the fastball and got the curve and just couldn't get down on it in time. So conference on the mound with pitcher and catcher here as they look to get right back on the same page. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, Hancock County with a go-ahead run 90 feet away. Pitch comes. It's going to be high and outside for number 4, Logan Willis. So Willis back in the box. Pitcher gets a sign, kicks, delivers, and swung through for strike 2. So we're going to do 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Delivers, and it's going to be fouled off and out of play. So Logan stays alive. Still looking for a chance to get his pitch here. And it's a base hit. Would plate the go-ahead run here. Pitch coming. And it's going to be fouled down the left field line. Third baseline there. So had a foul ball to the right, foul ball to the left. Let's see if we can get one down the middle here. So we stay with the 2s. Deuces across the board. Pitch coming. And it's going to be swung through for the 3rd out. So Hancock County with 190 feet away, but can't play them. We're going to run into the top of the 6th here when we return after a short break for our sponsors. Welcome back to Tommy Count Field. Hancock County taking on visiting Union County for senior night here at Tommy Count Field. Going to the top of the sixth, we got a tie ball game, 3-3. Dylan O'Brien starts out on the mound for Hancock County, and then ends up being relieved by Parker Newby. So 3-3 here. Once again, top of the sixth. As we got a small delay here with the umpire checking something. Not sure, but I don't see where we've had any field changes, but I could be wrong. So home plate umpire picks up his mask, strolls back to his spot here, and we're ready to get the top of the sixth underway. So Newby on the mound. Comes set, kicks. Delivers to the plate, and it's going to be a strike on the inside part of the plate. It's number 6. Watches it come in on him. So Parker starts out on top. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch coming. That's going to be low and outside, and Parker just beat him with some speed there. He was, I think he was guessing on maybe coming back. Parker maybe coming back with a curve or an off speed there, and just had him guessing. So couldn't catch up to it. That's going to make it 0-2. And there it is, as he knew he was caught that time. So Parker delivers a nice third pitch strike there. So 3-pitch strikeout. We'll take that all game long. As number 4 will come to the plate now. Once again, top of the 6th. Tie ball game, 3-3. Parker kicks and delivers, and that ball's going to be fouled out. Stays in the field, but fell back to the right. So Union County sips in the box. I didn't get his number. I apologize. Is number 4 looks at a nice curve on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. Parker kicks and delivers, and that's going to be in the dirt, and that's going to be a drop third strike that he's going to end up on first with, as that ball took a hard kick off the right shin pad of Wade and ends up against the screen, against the wall, down to third baseline. So drop third strike ends up in a runner on first. Does that bring number 32 to the plate? So could be costly for us there. Hopefully we settle down here and get out of this inning. So runner on first. Parker comes in. Ball's going to be called high for ball 1. Comes off the fist and ends up along the long screen down along the dugout here on the first base side. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Newby checks the runner. Kicks comes to the plate. Runner's going to be in motion. And we don't get a throw. So ball 2. Pitch called a ball. 2-1. Go ahead run. Moves up 90 feet. So now in scoring position at second base. As Lade calls time, heads out to talk to Parker. Looked like he may have been crossed up on the last pitch or two there. He just wasn't sure where things were at. So I don't know if there's a little miscommunication in there or what the problem was. Now the umpire strolls out, and gets in the middle of the conference here. So talking to Parker a little bit. Talking to Parker, not sure what that's about, unless maybe he thought he was quick pitching him. I don't know. I couldn't even begin to guess there. Well, I guess I could, as I did. So, 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Union County with a runner on second. Here in the top of the 6th. As Parker comes to the plate, it's going to be low and ball 4. So, that does set up a double play ball if we can get one here. As a free pass issued. So Parker comes set. Runners on first and second. And he comes back with a first pitch curve that gets in for a strike. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Parker comes inside. Good job laid on by Drew Lydez. The runner looked to third. Thought about taking the bag, but wasn't sure where the ball was at. And Drew done a good job keeping it in front of him, holding the runner exactly where they are. 1-1-1 on the board. As Parker comes in, and the umpire starts to call a strike and then backs off of it. It was a stee ball, evidently, as he looked to call that strike and then thought better of it. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out as Parker comes in, and he gets it that time to make it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Runners on first and second. Parker comes in, lets one get away from him there. So that's going to load the count at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Parker checks the runner, comes in, and that gets him looking. Nice pitch as it falls in. So that brings up 2 outs. Infield's got to knock it down, keep it in front of them. Runners will be moving on contact with 2 outs, so. Parker checking the sign. He comes in for a ball. Number 9 at the plate. And my memory serves me correct. I think he went 5-6 hole last time for a base hit. So we'll see. We'll see if Cole pinches over a little. Maybe Logan pinches over a little. Close that hole up, and he's going to take a shot, and it's going to get in the hole. Zach Eric comes in to get it, and there's going to be a long throw. Come in, cut, and no relay made. So a little miscommunication there on who should be cutting where, who's supposed to be doing what. And that's going enough to plate the go-ahead run for Union County, because that'll put them on top, 4-3. Got to know where you're going. Got to know where your relay should be. And costly error there by Hancock County. So right there where we thought it would be in that 5-6 hole. We got ball 1. And that ball is going to be turned on and fouled down the left field line there for number 18, who is the starting pitcher for Union County. So top of 6. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Union County takes a 4-3 lead. Runners on first and second. Parker comes to the plate. He's going to get that outside curve for a strike again. So a nice pitch there by Parker. As Hancock County looking to get out of this thing, get back in, swing the bats. See if we can do a little damage to pick up a run or two here. Parker comes set. Pitch comes in. Called a ball. So Deuces lining the board there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 18 turns on one. It's going to be lined up there by Logan Willis. So Union County plates one in the top of the 6th to take a 4-3 lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. Give our sponsors a chance to roll. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tommy Count Field at Basswood Park as Hancock County taking on Union County here on senior night. Your scoreboard shows Union County on top 4-3 as they plated 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. Hancock County plated 1 in the bottom of the 2nd and 2 in the 3rd, have been shut out since. So 4-3 is where we're sitting as number 11, Cody Axton, strolls to the plate to start things off in the bottom of the 6th to look to get Hancock County back in this thing. So number 18 started the game for Union County, and he's still there. Pitched strong through this thing, kept himself in it, kept his ball club in it, and gets one in the dirt to start things off. Ball 1. So Cody just looking to put something on the in the field of play here. Pitch comes, and that ball's going to be hitting the 5-6 hole, and it's going to take a Sunday bounce right to the third baseman for the first out. It took a Sunday hop about as big as you can get, and it ends up right there in the glove. So first out of the inning as Cody grounds out. It'll be a 5-3. That'll bring number 15, Dylan O'Brien, to the plate. Ball comes in. That's going to be flared up the middle. Let's see if the shortstop, he gets over. Boy, it is Sunday bounces all around for Union County as they can't get a bad bounce, it seems. So 2 quick outs. 2 outs on 3 pitches for number 18. And that'll bring number 13, Zach Eric, to the plate. So Zach in the box. And he's going to hit one right back to number 6. So 4-pitch inning. And we're going to roll back out to the field. So don't exactly make them work hard there. And give them a couple of Sunday hops. We're going to take a quick break once again. We'll be back. Welcome back to Tommytown Field. Hancock County taking on visiting Union County on senior night once again. Union County sitting on top, 4-3, as we head to the top of the seventh. Hancock County got 3 outs to work with here, and then get in and swing some bats, and we'll see how it shakes out. Newbie on the mound in relief of Dylan O'Brien, who started on the bump for Hancock County. Newbie kicks, delivers, and it's going to be a ground ball down to Cody Axton. It eats him up. He can't get to it, and he does. Oh! On a call that is questionable at best. I'd like to go back and see that. And due to the wonderful world of technology, we have that capability later when Joe uploads this thing. So we'll go back and check that thing out again as he somehow makes a slide in the first and gets called safe. So the ball comes off Drew. Throw to second, and it's not going to be in time. So ball in the dirt. Ends up with a runner on second. So no balls, 1 strike. The runner stands on second base. That's going to be flared into right field. Dylan O'Brien comes in, makes a nice little grab out of the air there. Can of corn fly to get us the first out of the inning. So Parker still pitching strong. Once again in relief of Dylan out there. That'll bring number 12 to the plate. Parker comes set, checks the runner, kicks, delivers, and it's going to be strike 1 on that curve on the outside part of the plate. He's threw it pretty consistent tonight and got it for strikes consistently. So ball in the dirt on the fastball. Drew stays in front of it. Keeps it in front of him and leaves the runner on second. As a pass ball is going to result in that runner moving over. And Parker comes back with that curve on that outside part. Number 12 swings through it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Union County on top 4-3. That's going to be tipped off. Foul tipped to keep him alive. I'm not sure what we got going here. Maybe a pinch runner. I don't know. Not sure. Union County third base coach comes to talk to the home plate umpire, but I haven't seen anybody switch in the field just yet. We're having a little conference here. I'm not really sure what over. All right, now we're going to get a pinch runner. Number 13 is going to go out and assume the running duties at second base. Conference on the mound between Drew and Parker, trying to get on the same page here. Like I said, I'm not sure what the discussion was there, but everybody reset here. Parker back on the mound, steps in and steps back out as we're all just looking at each other. The batter's looking at the umpire's looking at the sky. Everybody's just looking at everybody. So now we're back ready to go here. Parker deals, and that's going to be swung through for strike 3. So 2 outs here. Runner on second. Number 6 comes to the plate. As Parker delivers, it's going to be inside. Strike called in the inside part of the plate. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Union on top, 4-3. Runner's going to start and then hold up, and it's going to be fouled off the bat, off the top of the mask to the plate, and then all the way down to the first base dugout. So a little deflection there. Let you know that your head, your brain rattling around inside there as you take it off the mask. Drew seems to be okay, and back we go. Parker sets, he delivers, and it's going to be swung through for strike 3. So Hancock County gets out of it after a leadoff single, and then moves to second, but no harm done. So we'll be back at the bottom of the 7th. Hancock County 3 outs to work with here. We'll be back after a quick message from our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tom McCown Field. Bottom of the 7th here is Hancock County. 3 outs to work with. They trail Union County 4-3. We'll have a 9-1-2 in the lineup here as Hunter Sievers will lead off the bottom of the 7th. And then we'll flip back to the top of the order with Cole Dixon standing in the on-deck circle. So Hunter Sievers looking to get something started here. Number 18 still on the bump for Union County. He's pitched a good game so far. And we try to get a bunt down. It's fouled out of play to bring up for strike 1. So the bunt shown couldn't get down. And we'll see if they decide to try to stay with it or if we're going to call off the bunt and let him swing it. So no balls, 1 strike. Ball low and outside in the dirt to bring it to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Sievers at the plate. So he kicks, delivers, and that's going to be a slow roller to second there as he comes up and makes the throw. So 1 down for Hancock County as number 8, Cole Dixon, steps to the box. So leadoff man, number 1 batter here, Cole Dixon, at the plate. Looks at the first pitch and takes a strike on the outside corner. As Cole pokes one over the fence earlier in the year for his first home run. Looking to drive a ball here. It's going to be up. That could be trouble. As, nope, center fielder gets to it, tracks it down. As kind of got into the Bermuda Triangle out there between left field, center field, and the shortstop. But center fielder does a good job of coming in and making the play. So that'll bring Hancock County to their final out here. And the bottom of the 7th, trailing 4-3. 2 outs. Drew Lade at the plate. And that's going to be a pitch inside for a ball. So number 8, Lade, settles in the box. Delivery coming. It's going to be high for ball 2. So 18 still pitching strong for Union County as he's thrown the complete game so far. And it's going to be strike 1 on the outside corner. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Hancock County's got to capitalize on a hit or 2 here. And it's going to be poked up and foul. Back out of play. It's going to clear the net and go over the hill. So Deuce is on the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lade looking to extend the inning here and give Hancock County a shot at tying this thing up. Pitch outside. 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Payoff pitch here. Something's going to happen, as Coach used to say. Pitcher deals, and that ball is going to be flared up. And left field comes in, and then play is made, and that's your ball game. So Union County comes in and spoils senior night and takes it 4-3. And we're going to wrap this thing up. So for Third Region Sports Network, I'm Mike Axton. We appreciate you sitting in with us, and we'll see you on the next one.